Previously, in Breaking Point.
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
Aiden, listen.
Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me.
Callie Mayer becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 Championship.
What about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good! Oh no! Devon Butler spins! He's out!
It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us.
I'm done, Casper.
I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter?
Callie Mayer becomes the first female driver of the modern era to participate in an F1 race. Here she comes! But there's contact between the two Connor Sport drivers!
Aiden, are you alright? It's just another Butler.
The two Connor Sport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon.
What is Aiden playing at? Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
Enough! It has to stop. Understand?
I must take care of the business, Callie. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
Yeah, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
I didn't choose this, Casper.
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist.
You coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay.
You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies.
I'm sorry if I was ever...
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
Aiden's out! I heard.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
Is this a team order?
It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
And to the checkered flag for one final time. That is sub-race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Connor Sport, sure, will be very delighted with that one.
All right, man. Pre-season testing.
Well, here we are then, the final day of pre-season testing here in Bahrain.
It's been good, hasn't it, so far, Crofty? We've seen all the teams out there, putting in the miles, putting in the laps, and we come away from it still not knowing who's going to be the team to beat. It looks super competitive as always.
Now, you're not wrong, Ant. Red Bull and Ferrari have looked impressive, as expected, but it's Connor Sport that have really been the talk of the paddock so far this week.
Okay, Aiden, we've got some great data over the past couple of days. We're all really happy, but let's make this a big, strong finish, yeah?
Yeah, copy.
Right, we've gone with a brand new setup on the car here, so just use this lap to get accustomed to the changes, and once you feel like you're happy enough with everything, you can come back to the pits at any time to end the session.
Okay, sounds good.
Great, I'll leave it up to you.
I'll be on doing field a lot with.
Oh, isn't it good to be back, Aiden? I've missed this.
Yeah, you know me. Just getting back into the swing of things.
I'm doing field stuff a lot.
Right, we'd like you to push it on this next lap, please, mate.
Can do.
Okay, mate, let's have some feedback on the car, please. How's it feel?
Yep, sure thing. Car's feeling great.
There he goes.
Right, that's excellent stuff, mate. We're seeing really positive data from that run, so just when you're done, bring it back into the pits.
Copy.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Okay, Aiden, everything's looking good so far. Car's looking great, and so do you.
Yeah, this car is a rocket ship. You guys have made a beast right here.
I've already told Casper, let the car run a little wider out of turn 4. You can really extend the track there.
I don't know. We're already pretty close to track limits at that point.
Well, you're leaving time on the table, so just let it run a little wider. It's all
Yeah,
good.
but you're not the one behind the wheel, Dev.
We might be pushing our luck with the steward, so we'll have to side with Callie on this one.
Ask Casper, he'll agree with me.
Yeah, they're here now. Just give me a second. Devon, just a man. So we look through the data, and if we adjust the ERS harvesting rate, we should see some improvement on those turns.
Told you.
Right, okay, settle down. Got someone who wants to speak to you all. Right, they're listening now. Davidoff.
Good. So, as your new team owner, I thought it only right that I check up on my investments. And I'm glad I did. Casper's just filled me in on the lap times. I just wanted to say, well done. I'm impressed. But Red Bull's numbers are better, so there's still room for improvement.
Well, now we know what we're up against. I'm sure me and
Callie,
Aidan could...
don't have time to chat. All I wanted to say is that I'm expecting great things from our drivers this season. We all are. Just don't let yourselves down.
And no worries, Dad. We're all over it.
Good man. I'll fly out to Bahrain as soon as I can. Ciao.
Well, he's right, you know. With times like these, we could be real contenders this season.
What, eh? Chapter 1. While still early, Connor Sport have had an encouraging start to the season. A series of impressive performances has surprised fans, pundits and other teams on the grid alike. So people are getting noticed.
We had an incredible start to the 24 season. Better than any of us could have imagined.
And do you think any of that was down to Davidoff Butler buying the team?
Undoubtedly. I mean, Davidoff had a way of pushing people's buttons to motivate them, as he would call it. Besides, both his kids were at Connor Sport, so if there were any disagreements, which there were, he could be very...
persuasive. He would always get what he wanted. Why do you think I sold the team to him at the end of 2023?
You're the boss. During these weeks, the team data Casper will have to make difficult decisions. How you choose to respond to these events will have a direct effect on many things, such as performance and reputation. They may even affect bonus objectives.
Hey boss, got a couple of minutes?
Yes, mate. Nowadays arranged for a luxury watch brand to run an advertising campaign featuring Devon, Howie and himself to promote their new product line. Yeah.
Davidoff.
Casper, how's everything shaping up?
Pretty good. We're just about to go over the data from FP3. I want to encourage Callie to adjust the brake balance. She's still locking up coming out of turn 7. And as for Aidan,
Yeah, good. Thank you, Casper. Thanks. Yep. Casper, listen, we need another strong showing at Imola.
Of course.
Getting a great result in Ferrari homeland would show that we're serious about making the top 3.
And we are, as you know. We delivered a good car this year, so
But there's always a better car around the corner. Also, I understand my old friend Ernst has been in touch about a shoot with some watches.
Yeah, Eigenberger. Yes, I've given it the go-ahead.
Very good. It's important. I'll tell Devon, you tell California. Anyhow, I got another call to make. Must be off. Ciao.
Oh, demanding any. Couple of things have come from FP3. Looking at Callie's walk up and we're looking at the brake balance to smooth things out. It's comfortable with that change. Aidan's still a bit unstable through chicane, turn 14 and 15. But we can treat the suspension. Okay. Review, continue with foamy. I've been looking at some of the data from qualifying and I really don't think we're missing a trick with the current tyre strategy. Grassy got there today. Touch canes. Cool. Let's go. Oh, you can select a driver. Be the one. You will play as this driver for the rest of this chapter. So there's 2 different types of chapters. Maybe. With the race in full swing, Kali sets his sights firmly on challenging the race leaders.
What a terrific battle this is. Down the main straight at Imola. Connor Sport against Red Bull. Verstappen against Mayer. And this contact into the gravel goes Mayer. Verstappen races on.
It was always going to be close going into that corner. Tough to go around the outside. Verstappen was so hard though, so aggressive, as we often see.
Let's fucking go.
Everything okay, Callie?
Where was I supposed to go there?
I know. We'll talk about it later. Right now, let's get your head down because it looks like you've escaped unscathed.
Copy, I'm on it.
Got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Come on, we're doing fuck off. Man's on a mission. I'm going to listen to Sudo. I feel anybody here now. That's a big lunch on it.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Stupid idiot.
Okay, unlucky, mate. That wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up. There's a long way to go.
Oh, sure, what you doing, man? Bloody hell. I'm making silly mistakes now. Well, that's what you 1.5 laps to do it. There's the battery. Head marks. There's the battery. Come on!
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.0 seconds.
Come on, Oscar, pick up the pace, man!
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Go for it now. It's now or never. Give it to me. What a move! What a dive! Yeah!
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
That was good.
Gotta say, it's been another good day for Connor Sport today. A string of positive performances recently has seen them establish themselves well and truly ahead of the midfield.
Yeah, they're in the top 3 now, Crofty. A great season so far, and I've been really impressed with both Mayer and Jackson.
I don't think you're the only one there, Ants. We'll be watching their season with interest. Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here.
The braking feels very strange. Like when you brake the steering feels dead light. But getting used to it a bit now, and it's good though. I think 100% diffs the way to go again, like last year. Felt good one.
Callie, quite a fierce battle with Max out there today. How did you find going up against him in a situation like that?
He is the best. It's always going to be a challenge. Don't want to kiss his arse that much.
Yeah, if you push hard enough, I mean, even the best drivers can crack. Max is obviously great, but if you keep the pressure on every lap, eventually that's going to pay off. And I'm not about to give anyone an easy time out there, least of all him.
You're now third in the Constructors. That's the best performance we've ever seen from Connor Sport. So what do you put it down to?
Mate, they're sick for next month. That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I attribute it to the team as a whole. Everyone talks about the drivers, but it's really good to remember that we're all in this together. The engineers, the mechanics, strategists, every single person at Connor Sport is giving it their all, working harder than ever, and I think the results are starting to show that.
So do you feel like you're sending a message to the rest of the grid with these kinds of results?
So do you feel like you're sending a message? I'm just here to race.
No, I've got absolutely no interest in sending a message. I care about working hard, bringing in the points, keeping the team competitive, and delivering the kinds of results I know I'm capable of. I'm here to race, and that's all there is to it. Other people might interpret that as like sending a message, but honestly, that couldn't be farther from my mind.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Mate, eat beans on toast. Get the game on.
Hey, Dad. Just congratulating the guys on a job well done.
There was no time for that. We all did well. How are preparations coming on for Monaco?
I'm sure everything's in hand.
Listen, Evan, we don't have time to rest on our laurels. I want the race data analysed and full diagnostic reports on Casper's desk before we begin packing down. Listen, you've dropped the ball on this one. You cannot take your foot off the gas, not when Connor Sport is this close to success. I expect you to take charge. Show the team what a leader is.
Yeah, well, it's a bit difficult, that, Dad. I'm team liaison. Basically, I pass notes between departments. Not exactly leadership material, is it?
Devon, you have got to focus on the bigger picture. Casper.
Davidoff. Devon, can you give us a minute? Just need to talk to your father.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. I'll just go and liaise, yeah?
Davidoff, why so full on?
Just trying to motivate him, is all. He needs to stay focused.
Yeah, I'm talking about the team. They've just had a fantastic result, and you're... Just give them some space to simmer down, to celebrate.
Of course. You're right. But we cannot lose momentum now, Casper. Everything must be in its place.
What are you planning?
What do you mean?
I've seen that face before. I mean, whatever it is, just keep me informed. I don't want any nasty surprises.
I'm just looking out for my family, that's all.
Okay.
I was Christian. No one wrote this script, or what?
Hi.
Callie, sorry to miss the debrief. What a race.
Yeah, thanks.
Listen, let me take you out for dinner to congratulate you.
What? One of you and Aiden's little soirees? No, thank you.
Don't be like that. California. You're always welcome. I always invite you and you always say no.
You invited me once in Monaco when I found out you were going without me.
That was just a misunderstanding.
In fact, I think it was Aiden who invited me.
I'm not getting into this. Look, are you coming or not?
Dad, I'm sure you mean well, but the last time we tolerated each other long enough to eat a meal, you spent the whole evening telling me to sit up straight. I could do without the stress. I just want to relax. I just want to enjoy my evening without feeling you're judging me all night.
Fine. I'm sure you'll have a perfectly good time on your own.
Yeah, suck it. Oh.
Mum!
She answers. I finally got through. Congratulations, Cal. What a race that was.
Yeah, thanks. You'll never guess. Dad invited me to dinner to congratulate me.
Well, I'm sure that'll be fun.
Yeah, I politely declined.
Oh, and I'm sure that didn't annoy him at all.
Everything I do annoys him.
Oh, just ignore him, Cal. He's an old man trying to clear his guilty conscience.
Hard to ignore him. I work for him now.
Well, that's true, but you just do you. You don't owe him anything.
Thanks, Mum. I should go.
Absolutely. Congrats again. Bye.
I'm CCing you in here, just so you're in the loop. Anybody else CCing me? TLDR, I'm coordinating with Eliza because there's a bit of overdevelopment, bit of overlap between team and personnel. Definitely in the spotlight after that race, let's make the most of it. I'll be down at hospitality in 10 minutes. We'll go for a week and then I'll be back, mate. That's the next chapter, man. I'm back. Sorry about that one. I needed a week, desperate. Just sent you a DM on Discord about CC propaganda. Let's go. Oh, Austria. Both Jackson and Mayer are hoping to maintain the team's momentum. Fingers crossed, mate.
Excellent start, Aiden. Now's our time to push. Come on.
Copy that.
Overtaking Norris, yeah. Great shit, dog shit again.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
I was tempted to send it on to the phone. Oh man. Oh shit. That was so close. That's the apex again, man.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.0 seconds.
Being behind someone's horrible.
Some brilliant laps out there at the Red Bull Ring today, especially from our race leader, Aiden Jackson.
And his teammate, Mayo's making up ground out there as we speak.
An impressive overtake on the cards. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is! Mayo moves another place closer to her teammate in first.
Okay, 1-2, don't he?
Aiden's in first.
Copy that.
Win the
Aiden
race.
is in first.
Can I catch him?
Let's go and find out, mate. Come on.
I can catch him.
Yeah, girl. Let's go. Changed all my settings, the bloody thing. Bloody bastard.
You're 5 places behind Aiden. 5 places behind. The gap's 3 seconds. And 3 seconds separate you.
That'd be on expert difficulty. Bloody hell. Quite easy.
The gap's 3 seconds. Aiden is directly ahead of you now.
Oh, missed the
and the
braking,
gap is
really.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
And the gap is just 1 second now.
First on the corners, man.
Okay, the gap is less than a second.
Sorry, brother. Got the win, baby.
your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
That's the effects improving. Come on.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Woo! Yes!
In a league of their own today, and what a day for Connor Sport.
It really is, Crofty. There'll be people out there wondering when was this team going to slip up, but so far they haven't. It's been a great performance from both of their drivers.
And that performance puts them in second place in the Constructors' Championship within striking distance of Red Bull. Can they top the table? Well, with performances like that, I'd say they could.
Of course we are, Crofty.
So after a
Savage.
magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. And what a treat it is to see Connor Sport taking the top spot. That's a well-earned victory.
Graphics are insane, aren't they?
Callie, congratulations on first place today. How do you feel?
Proud of myself and the team. I think expected that sometimes it just all comes together. Proud of myself and the team.
I'm just proud. Proud of myself and proud of the team. Today was a good day. I fully delivered on what I'm capable of, and that just feels great. We live for days like these. The whole team does. Car felt good, strategy was on point, and we could deliver when it mattered the most. Couldn't be happier.
You had to go through your teammate to secure victory today. So, come on, what was it like taking on Aiden out there?
There's nobody else I'd rather battle up there. You have to be mindful to not ruin the team's chances. No different than anybody else. Should I be naughty or be nice? I'm going to be naughty.
Yeah, I mean, there's honestly no difference to me. We were following the same strategy, so there were no orders from the team, and that means anything's fair game. If the team give me the green light, then I'm just going to go for it, no matter who the competition is. The goal is to lap as fast as you can, and, you know, battling Aiden out there doesn't change that.
Well, today has moved Connor Sport up to second in the table for the first time ever. But can you sustain this level throughout the rest of the season?
They're doing everything we can to improve.
We're not just going to sustain this level. The goal is to improve it. We've worked too hard to get here just to let it slip now. We're not going to reach second place and be content. We've got to capitalise on this momentum and keep pushing and aim for the top. And honestly, I think days like today show that we've got what it takes to get there.
That's great, thank you.
See what they say to that.
thank you for staying behind. Connorsport's flying this season, flying. We're one place behind Red Bull. But it's a long season. I won't be around for a race or two. I have a bit of business I can't avoid. So I thought we'd get together and make sure that you understand what I expect from you in my absence.
Well, you said it yourself. We're flying, right? So we just keep doing what we're doing.
No.
Oh.
No, if we're to catch Red Bull, take Connorsport to the next level, each of you is going to have to step it up. Devon, you need to take charge more. You're a butler, a man of action. You need to start acting like one.
What's Casper said about that?
Callie, in my absence, follow Devon's lead. No arguments.
Finally.
Casper will be calling the shots, as usual. But Devon speaks for me. Is that clear?
Sure. No problem.
So, when we reach the top of the table, Connorsport will no longer be the hunter, but the hunted, and every team will be gunning for you. So, Aiden, if there are any disagreements anywhere in the team, don't be afraid to step in. Casper is going to be coming under increasing stress over the next few races. I need to make sure there's someone there with a cool head, able to smooth things over. And to keep half an eye on these two. Now, does everyone understand what I want them to do? Have I made myself clear?
Crystal. Of course.
Sure.
Good. I think we're done here. Remember what I said? You can close the door on your way out.
Like it. Socials.
Mum.
Congratulations, Cal! I was screaming at my TV.
All nice things, I hope.
You are the best driver on the grid right now. There, I've said it.
Thanks, Mum. How's everything?
Oh, well, funny you should ask. I've just had a call from your father.
You answered?
I suppose I was curious.
What did he want?
Well, he called to talk about you. Isn't she doing well? That kind of thing.
Okay.
And then he wished me well. And he said he had to take another call, and he went.
Weird.
Has he mentioned me at all?
I mean, we don't really talk.
No. Of course you don't. Sorry. Suppose not. Anyway, darling, well done again. I'll let you go, sweetie.
Bye, Mum.
Very good, Mucky. Very good. I think the braking's a bit weird. Like the steering when you brake's fucking dead white, but pretty nice.
Hey, Casper.
Hey, great job today. Top class driving.
Thanks. The car felt great. Nice work.
Cheers, yeah. Listen, just something to put in front of you. We're going to be doing a marketing campaign soon for a watch brand. Just gonna be filming a day with you, Devon, Davidoff, and...
Absolutely no chance.
Cal.
Come on, Casper. It'll be weird. I mean, you know I don't fit the Butler name. I don't even use the Butler name. Honestly, terrible idea.
It's not coming from me. Davidoff was very insistent. And Kelly, we need the money.
Right. So, this is one of those where you're asking me nicely, but really, I haven't got a say.
Yeah.
Okay. Sign me up.
Okay. Thanks, Cal. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna go now, before you ask me to do a dance or something.
Oh, no one wants that. I've seen you dance. Bye.
But yeah, if you dirty boy. I like it, sort of dips the suspension. Yeah, it's loads different, isn't it? I haven't done any like custom setups yet because it's like just does setups for you on this. But seems like the same brake price as last time, and the differential's like 100% straight away. Oh, Belgium, get in! Come on! They don't even know what's about focus, right? Do they? Two S's, bloody idiots.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Decorating. What, mate? Can you give you any wobble? Connosport, listen. Charity, we've worked closely with them at past. Patreon for that campaign. Let's provide one driver to the Patreon. Oh man. You're in the naughty books, are you, Michael? Oh, funny man.
Davidoff.
Casper, we will push for the title, won't we?
I mean, we're already pushing. A good result today and we could be right behind Red Bull, or even beating them.
And can you guarantee that for me? Can you guarantee that we'll beat Red Bull?
I can guarantee that we will try. That we will do everything we can, every effort, you know this.
We can do it, Casper. I know we can.
Davidoff, is there something I can help you with? Are you okay?
No, I have other business to attend to. Ciao.
Oh mate, you've got me in stitches, man. Make her a coffee, buy her some biscuits. You'll be sound then, mate. Let's get into the action.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
She was supposed to be ill on the settee. Best go look after him, Michael. Members of the press ahead of the race. Not bullish about Connosport performance here in Spa. Go for a strong finish. Crafty cow shears. Oh, mate. You'll have to watch his standards with her later.
There's an issue with the gearbox. Okay, stand by. I'm assessing it now. Okay, Callie, you are going to have to manage that problem for now, please. Copy?
Okay.
We're looking into it. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
I think the gearbox is double shifting. See them going down gears as well. Double gears and downshifts. Oh, this is so boring.
Nice move, good job.
Signs you need to sort yourself out quick time. Hard to skip 7th gear, really.
Right, well done, Callie, well managed. The issue should now be resolved. Can you please confirm? Please confirm.
Yeah, all good.
She found the space and Maya got the overtake done. Looks like those gearbox issues are truly behind her now, and surely she'll have her sights set on that podium.
And what a fantastic move it was. She's been super impressive out there today.
Go.
Okay, mate, you're making good ground here. Let's push.
Copy.
Our gap to first place, 4.7 seconds. Okay, gap to leader, 4.2 seconds.
That's the braking again, man.
distance to the leader, 3.3 seconds.
Dunkirk.
Okay, so gap to the leader, 3.3 seconds. Our gap to first place, 3.9 seconds.
That's the braking again, man.
Okay, gap to leader, 3.7 seconds. Distance to the leader, 2.7 seconds. Okay, so gap to the leader, 2.7 seconds.
Bloody hell, here to go. Really put me up on that marathon.
Our gap to first place, 2.1 seconds. Okay, gap to leader, 2.0 seconds. Distance to the leader, 1.5 seconds. Okay, so gap to the leader, 0.7 seconds.
I feel proper slidey though.
Okay, unlucky, mate. It was a good try, but we didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry, get your head down and chin up, and let's focus right the way into the checkered flag. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Like a dirty day out, I think. Stop on it on Max. That's a curve. Yay!
Yes!
Some race from Callie Mayer today, and those points will see Connosport take the top spot in the constructors' standings. And for the first time in the team's short history. Question is, how will Red Bull now respond?
Well, I'm sure they won't take this lying down, but for now, it's Connosport who are the best team of this 2024 season.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst that Connosport team, and they certainly deserve it.
Belgium compete.
Hey, nice one.
Hey. Thank you. Casper said you were hiding out in here. Where you been? We're on top of the standings.
Shut the door, Cal.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I think you better take a seat.
Well, what is it?
Just sit down. Why don't you ever listen?
All right. What's wrong, Dev?
It's Dad.
What about him? Where is he?
He's dead.
What?
He's dead, Cal.
Oh, shit.
Can't believe it.
You're gonna be okay, Dev. You're gonna be okay.
Wow, what a bombshell. Mate, that's insane.
lot of drivers are posting some of their best times, but you know, so are we.
Yeah, they can push all they want, they're not catching us.
One more question about your dad, if that's okay.
Oh no, we've already issued a public statement.
Well, the press release didn't say how you felt personally, so I was just wondering if you'd care to elaborate on that, as the family?
We loved him dearly, and we miss him very much.
Yeah, he was a good dad. He was a good man. He loved this team, loved this sport. You know, and most importantly, he loved his family. He was very generous, very supportive. He was a good dad. Right, Kelly?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, thanks.
Thank you. It's not hard, Cal. You just show a little bit of emotion like a normal person. He was a good man who loved his family. Simple.
Did he?
Come on, not this again. Look, what more did you want from him? I mean, I know you two had a rough patch, but you owe him just as much as I do.
Huh.
Whoa.
You really believe that?
You're welcome watching his standards, never mind, playing an F1 game.
Hey, boss. Got another one for you.
Where's Papa when you need him? Get the popcorn out, Papa. Following Davidoff's passing, everyone's a bit directionless and Devon's open. Oh no. He's interfering with people's work and ramping up pressure on team members. Mood seems low, people look tired and glum. There's chatter that a lot of Connor Sport staff are applying for jobs. Oh shit. Oh, it's got to be A and B on it. After this weekend, we have a bit of a breather. We know when the next should be. Let's see if we can shuffle some schedules around. That's social hours. Let's get pissed. On the same lines, it would appear that Devon is insisting his personal health guru be brought us on as part of the Connor Sport staff. Let's go along with it, if only to pacify Devon for now. We're going to take a PR hit. Going to decline. Wait for the phone ring. There we go.
Hey, Andreo.
Hey. How's everything? How's Callie?
Well, she insists we stick to the schedule, so business as usual, I guess. You know, I don't know what else to do.
Do you think she's okay?
No idea. She's difficult to read. Always has been.
Would Devon talk to her?
Haven't asked. You know, they have a strange relationship, those two.
Some things never change, eh? Listen, I'm around. You call me if you need me, yes?
Thanks, Andreo.
One day. With expectations high following their recent run of form, Callie finds herself struggling in the early stages. Oosh.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
What position are we though? Talk about it. Got no brakes. No brakes. Ooh. I feel so loose.
What a race this has been from Callie Mayer, threatening so many times, but she's under
Oh,
pressure
no.
here.
Oh.
She's lost it. Oh no! Lost it at the third turn. Her race is over, and I'd imagine that's a red flag.
It just looks like she ran a bit wider. Here's the replay. Had a snap of oversteer, wasn't quite able to catch it, and yeah, this is going to be a red flag. There it is.
Oh dear, what a great day it could have been, and the Connosport team watches on from the pit wall. It was all looking so promising.
Is Callie all right? Is she okay? She's absolutely fine, yeah, don't worry. Right, it's all on you now. Let's keep the focus up. Got a chance to improve our position at this restart. Okay, copy that.
Shit.
Let's try this again. Fresh start, head down.
Copy.
It's changed all my settings again. Bloody bastard. First time doing it once.
Okay, clutch up. Go, go, go.
No, you bloody almighty bastard. What's that crazy moment? Oh, what the fuck? Mate, the CR is filthy.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. catching the car ahead. Well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
Yeah, this car's so slow.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
On way again. Could have slowed anything, man. Got a whapping off, make up what you got. 5 positions. And I think it's some outrageous moves. Oh,
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
I've got no chance of doing this. No.
Accidents are sometimes hard to avoid on track, we know that, but you can use rewind to fix any mistakes. If only you could do that in life, eh? Let's rewind a few seconds now by pressing the button prompt on your screen.
I don't want to.
Okay, so you can use the controls to either pause, fast forward, or rewind, and once you...
Shut the fuck up. Try again, eh? Try again. Start from checkpoint. Yes, please. Every Twitch notification live received in the last hour has been F125. Unlucky, mate. Yeah, it will be. Release date, everyone be on it one. Let's try again, eh? Right start this time.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Here come the settings again. So close. Double move.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Oh! Power through. You got cross cars with long. Not there for the double. Yeah, boy. Feels so slow on this one. I'll catch the safety. You have to do it. Oh no, just a second. Yes, sir.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Oh, that's bad. Missed the brake. Missed the brake and 25 mile there. Tires are gone as well. No regret whatsoever.
Nice move, good job.
Yeah, boy.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Yeah, good day out. Almost great. Nice job, everyone.
Have to say, this has been a memorable race here at Zandvoort today, and an important race too, as Red Bull reclaimed the top spot in the Constructors' Championship, and Connosport drop into second.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson tried his best to salvage some points today, but Connosport will be devastated to give away the top spot like that. It's truly been a difficult few weeks for the team.
As you know all too well, Anthony, it can be a punishing sport sometimes, but I'm sure Connosport will regroup. The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team.
They got a lap 2 as well.
Aidan, Callie's incident really shook things up out there. How did it affect the race for you today?
Honestly, I was just focused on getting the best result I could. Look, we all know how quickly you have to adapt out there, no matter what happens or who's the cause. So, yeah, of course it's always disappointing when the team loses points, but all I can do is focus and do my best to rectify that. We'll regroup and, yeah, we'll come back stronger.
Well, Connosport dropped back to second place today. How will the team deal with that?
Well, assess what wasn't working today and regroup. Nothing needs to change.
Yeah, we'll do what we always do. We'll debrief and look where we change, where we can improve. It wasn't quite clicking for us out there today, so that means reassessing a few things and figuring out where we've gone wrong. Whether it's strategy or whether it's just a matter of performance, we'll sit down as a team and figure out the best way forward.
Well, it's clearly been a very tough few weeks for you all with the loss of Davidoff Butler. How are you coping?
It spurred us on to succeed for Davidoff. It hasn't been easy. Spurred us on.
It's been a tragic loss, but to be honest, I think it spurred us on. The one thing Davidoff wanted more than anything was to see this team succeed. He truly believed in us. He knew what Connosport was capable of, and he would have wanted us to keep pushing for that title. So we're doing everything we can to make that a reality for him.
Thank you so much for your time.
Aidan, thanks for your input in the review.
Yeah, no worries. It was productive. You know, especially considering everything. It's a weird vibe in the garage. Everyone's pretty quiet.
Yeah, can you blame them?
Suppose not. How's Callie?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you the same. She's, keeping herself to herself.
Yeah. must be terrible for her and Devon. I can't even imagine. I know I'm not part of the family, and you know, I'm just here to drive, but I want to help where I can. You know, just let me know what I can do to support them and you.
Thanks, Aiden. Yeah, I'll bear that in mind.
I mean it. Focus on Devon and Callie for now. I don't need much managing. You can fuss over me later.
Okay. I appreciate that. And sometimes I forget that, you know.
Forget what?
Well, you wouldn't have said that as a rookie. So, I've got some other stuff to deal with, but thanks.
Yeah, anytime. Bye, Casper.
Right, next chapter. Let's see what we're doing now.
Well, Davidoff dying hit everyone hard. I mean, we were there, right at the top. But no matter how everyone tried to keep it together, it was just impossible to keep pace with Red Bull.
We found out afterwards that Davidoff had been ill for some time. He kept it from everyone. He tried to get as much in place as he could before he left. It was tough. But Devon and Callie, they had a lot to sort out.
Finding some time between the case of race weekends, Callie and Devon return home to attend the reading of their father's will. Oh, this will be interesting.
Which is why, in the event of my death, I leave Butler Global and all of its assets to my son, Devon. I know you'll be watching this, Devon. And I hope that now you'll understand everything that I've prepped you for over the years, especially now that you're not driving anymore. Be a leader, Devon. The business is yours. I know you've got it in you.
That's it?
Those are his wishes. You are to be the sole owner of Butler Global and all its holdings and subsidiaries.
Including Connorsport?
Including Connorsport, Mr. Butler.
Right. Nothing for Callie?
That's okay.
What do you mean that's okay?
Well, it's not a surprise, Dev. I didn't expect anything.
Why not? So, are you sure this is right?
I'm sure, Mr. Butler. Those were his wishes.
You'll be great. It's what he wanted. Just don't fire me, yeah?
If I could just get you to sign here, and your full signature there, please, Mr. Butler.
Yeah, sure.
He's thinking, oh shit. Dakota. With Davenport when all formally installed as the new owner of Connorsport, Casper works to try and manage his demanding new boss, along with revitalising a team in need of a shot for the elm.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Callie's behaviour has been a bit off recently. She's been confrontational at some moments, totally distant at others, and she actually upset a sim mechanic earlier while snapping at him because she was a bit slow to adjust the seat. It's raising some eyebrows internally. What would you like to do to improve the situation? She's going through a lot, even if she's putting on a brave face. Let's arrange focus for her. I don't want to speak for her. She should have the support she wants, but I don't want to force her into anything. From experience, Callie can sometimes be pretty solitary. Seems she's in one of those spots where she wants to be alone. Ask her if she wants support here. Unfortunately, Davin told the leads they need to stay late rather than go for the drinks you have organised. Said something to the effect of no rest for the Wicked or anyone else who isn't leading the F1 Constructors Championship. Morrell is still on the floor, sadly. Damn.
Hey, Callie, thanks for the call.
What's up? I saw your text.
Yeah, look, you've had a lot on recently. I was wondering, it's just an idea, if you'd like some kind of support. When I've struggled before, it really helped to talk to someone, like a professional.
Well, no. I am good, thank you. I will figure it out. Please don't make a fuss.
Okay. Are you sure? I mean, we're here to support you, and I just want to make sure you're not on your own.
I'm sure. Thank you, though. Anyway, I gotta go. I need to go and do the open top bus track tour thing. See you later.
Okay. Bye.
Something big's going up and soon, isn't it? So.
Devon, you're making my life very difficult.
Nice to talk to you too, mate.
Well, you went directly against my instructions for a social event for the team.
What? I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about right now, okay? I have got so much going on right now, it's unbelievable.
Devon, I can't do the things I need to do.
Dude, move on, okay? Team morale is the least of my worries at the moment. By the way, Harmonia.
The pharma company. I've seen them on the news, some legal troubles, right? What about them?
I think we should look into a deal with them, generate some income.
I'm not so sure about that. Don't you think we need to stay clear of someone who's in...
Caspar, there is so much going on above your head right now, you have no idea, okay? This is a good opportunity. Oh, look, I've got an interview with Investor Weekly magazine. I have to go. Yeah, ciao.
Mate, that is bad news. Someone who's in bloody trouble is trying to get into bloody sponsorship with him. Jesus Christ. Oh, Canada. Oh, it's not Canada, is it? Not Canada, it's Kota. Bloody idiot. Hopes for a turnaround at the USGP seem to be in doubt as early on. Both drivers find themselves stuck in a mid-pack battle again.
So, not the best start, Callie, but we have still got time, so let's push, please.
Okay.
Finishing set color bottom.
Got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button.
Oh man, the setup feels good.
Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
Copy.
Almost things out here.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. The car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres.
%, tyres. Should be risky for them. And if you should, you know. People doing front top box, but I'd rather just hold position, to be honest.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Stay out.
Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
Finish in the 13 position there.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Yeah, no worries, man. Have fun for supporting again, man.
Okay, clear.
Paul call up big time. Yeah, the tires are freezing, feeling. Didn't feel like it. on, teammate, put your foot down, lad.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Pretty sure I was playing with DTR on this game. Start pushing on me. Bloody hell, oh no. what that was.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Left the door wide open, didn't he? I'll keep it together, man. One more up. And the targets are done. Body broken on DRS. Happy days.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Two, baby, let's go. Massive result.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Well, talk about taking advantage. Mayer was really nowhere to be seen until the safety car. What a turnaround.
Yeah, that result keeps the team competitive at the top of the table. She recovered really well for an impressive finish at the end there.
And following a significant dip in form, I think there's a glimmer of hope for Conesport today, and they've kept pace with Ferrari in the battle between the top three. Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
Safety car manages to give me the opportunity to reset a race and turn their fortunes around at the USGP, allowing Conesport to earn so much needed points in their battle with Red Bull. So the battle's still on.
Hey, have you seen Callie anywhere?
Yeah, she's around there.
There you are. What are you doing back here? You know everyone's looking for you.
That's precisely why I'm back here.
You okay?
It's not meant to be like this. I haven't even cried. Just feel sick.
What do you mean?
Well, when someone dies, you're supposed to let it all out, right? Cry and gnash your teeth and wail. And I just can't. He was never there for me, Aiden, so nothing's changed.
It's all right, Cal.
I see Devon upset and I resent him for it. It's different for Devon, it always was. And I've tried blanking it out, suck it up and drive, you know. But all I can think is I'm doing exactly what the great Davidoff Butler would have wanted me to do. And I hate him for it. Then I remember he's gone, and the whole cycle starts again.
You need to talk to someone about this, Callie.
What do you think I am doing? Dev, hi.
Finished strong out there today, Cal.
Yeah, thanks. Felt good.
Are you doing all right? It seems doing really well.
I guess.
Just all tickety-boo.
Sorry, Dev, is this congratulations or...
Yeah, no, absolutely. Congratulations. Great to see you thriving.
Thanks. Are you okay?
Me? I'm golden, mate. Yeah. Got ahead.
Doesn't even sound interested, does it? Damn phone.
Mum.
Ooh, send up a flare. Someone picked up. I'll alert the media.
I mean, I think they've got plenty to say about me already.
Oh, haven't they just? But listen, congratulations, Cal. I knew you'd turn it around after the safety car.
Yeah, thanks. Worked out well.
Because you're an incredible driver, that's why. Listen, I just read that piece comparing you and Devon. Did you read it?
Kinda.
Well, I don't think those kinds of comparisons are fair. I really don't. I tried calling Devon, but he's just so busy these days. How is he?
Upset. Maybe even upset with me. He still doesn't really get it, you know? It's like he thinks Dad was kind or something.
Well, your father was many different men, Cal. Many different men. It's complicated.
Yeah. I'm, gonna go.
I'm here for you if you need me.
You can stop saying that, Mum, I know.
All right. Just making sure.
Bye, Mum.
You'll keep it to yourself, but I've got a few media outlets keen to speak to you. I know his guys personally, I trust them 100% to approach things delicately. And give us full veto on the piece if you want to. No pressure, but at some point I think that it would help to draw a line on your terms, of course, and whenever you're ready. Ooh. What? Drink room? Up, next chapter, let's go. Brazil. Red race again. In the closing stages of the South Parkway Grand Prix, Connor Sport Carly suffers minor front wing damage while defending her position on track. With only a handful of laps remaining, she makes a call to stay out and defend her position to the checkered flag. Oh no.
Okay, feedback on the front wing, please. How's it feeling?
I can manage it till the end.
Okay, listen, we'll leave you to it then. Go for it.
Oh my god.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Take DRS badly.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.9 seconds. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
There's a bunch for the last straight one. so good. We're not battery biggie.
Okay, well, it wasn't to be this time, but not to worry. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Woohoo! Get it! Yes!
Yeah, boy.
So as we come into this tail end of the season, you just get a feeling that Connor Sport are just losing their edge.
They're just not bringing enough points to the table every weekend, are they, Crofty? They're losing touch with Red Bull.
And Ferrari are nipping at their heels too. So is there enough time to turn things around? On this form, I'm not so sure. Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Callie, clearly some front wing damage there at the end of the race. You decided not to pit. Just talk us through that decision.
I backed myself, fortunately it worked out today. Only I knew how it felt. Anyone questioning my decision doesn't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I think in those situations there's often not a right answer. The team asked me how the car felt and I knew I could manage it. Losing track position would have been too costly, so I backed myself to hold on and thankfully it worked out okay.
Well, clearly you lost some ground to Red Bull today. Just a few races left in the season. How concerned are you?
It's frustrating, but we need to keep fighting. It's a setback, every race matters. We have what it takes to beat them, we just need to put it all together. We have what it takes to beat them.
You know, we can't be perfect every race. We've shown we have the pace to challenge Red Bull, and one result doesn't change that. We'll be back next race, and we'll be hungry to make up for it. So yeah, it's just one of those days.
You seem to have lost some momentum, certainly that we saw earlier in the season. What do you put that down to?
My sport seems to have lost some momentum.
Well, it's been a rough old season, and I think it's taken its toll. Everyone on the team is feeling the pressure, and we've all been through a lot, so it's no excuse, but it's just the way things are, and we need to put it all behind us and keep moving forward.
And finally, Callie, I just wanted to ask how you're doing. It has been a really tough few weeks. For the team, for your family. I mean, how has it been racing with everything that's been going on?
It's hard to know if I'm making the right decisions. I need some support away from the grid. Colin, I just wanted to ask you how you're doing. A really tough few weeks for the team, for your family. I mean, how has it been racing with everything that's been going on?
Yeah, it's tough, to be honest. I've always said that I should let my racing do the talking, but maybe I do need to look at what I'm doing off the track too.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Impressive defensive drive under difficult conditions sees Callie hold on in Brazil. However, there is much discussion as to whether it was the right call to make under the circumstances, with some believing she had time to pit and improve her position.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Devon is really pushing for a sponsorship deal with Armania. There was stricken cosmetic brand currently in the middle of a big lawsuit that claims their products are harmful. They want to partner with an F1 team to strengthen their brand. Their position of weakness for a while was a good deal and bringing some funds for the team. How do you think we should handle this? I see the business logic, but it feels risky. From an optics perspective, I'll talk to Devon and make sure he consults me in the future. Armani are toxic. We need to prioritize our own image. Yeah. Devon was really annoyed at your decision to not bring his healthy friend on board. A few team members took some strays from him when he was ranting and raving about it. As a result, Morrow took a bit of a hit around the team in general for a few days. Okay.
Hey, Cal, everything okay? I saw your interview today.
I don't know. I think I'm going a bit insane.
More than usual?
All right, old man.
Okay. I mean, jokes aside, I understand. I think, given the circumstances, you're doing really well. Is there anything you need from me? I mean, can I help?
Well, I think I changed my mind and I'd like to give therapy a go. Is that okay? Not too late?
Never too late. I'll set it all up for you.
Cool. I'm a bit nervous about it. I find it hard to talk to people.
Hey, you talk to me?
I guess so. Okay. Thanks. I'm gonna run now and get in the ice bath, but chat soon?
Chat soon. Bye, Cal. Devon?
Yeah, that was unacceptable. We're the laughing stock of the paddock. I'm on my way up.
Oh, that's good, because we need to talk. Why are you going over my head to make a deal with Harmonia? Listen, they're the laughing stock.
Your office, 5 minutes.
Oh, shit. Shit's about to go down.
It was time to pick, Cass. Why didn't we get that wing replaced?
It was marginal. We asked Kelly how the car felt and she wanted to push.
She's becoming a liability.
No, she's driving well.
No, you need to keep an eye on her.
I do?
These are your drivers, Casper. You need to keep them in check. That includes Callie. If she's not behaving herself, that's your responsibility, mate.
I know.
Because I'm telling you now, there is something wrong with her.
Are you okay?
She's not right in the head. Why can't anyone else see it?
Well, she's coping. So?
She should be sad. Why isn't she sad?
It's complicated for her.
Oh, and it's not for me.
I didn't mean it like that.
So what did you mean then, Casper? How is it different for her? Huh?
It's none of my business.
Oh, poor Callie. But Devon's all right. Devon will be fine, no problems. Is that it?
Oh, come on, Devon.
Yeah, and only the wise Casper Ackerman can possibly understand her grief. Huh? No, tell me. Yeah? Enlighten me, Casper. How is it different for her? I mean, she's your favorite after all, right?
That's not what this is about, is it?
No. How is it different for her? How is the death of my father different for her?
Because your father had 2 kids, and he only raised 1. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
You know what, Casper? I think Connor Sport needs a change of direction.
It wasn't my place.
Yeah. No, I'm not convinced you're making optimal decisions. The title slipped away.
Come on, Devon.
I've been thinking about it for a while, actually.
No, let's just talk about this.
Your services at Connor Sport are no longer required, mate. I hereby terminate your contract.
Are you for real?
With immediate effect. Ciao, Casper. Close the door on the way out.
Well, where is he now?
I don't know, he's just gone.
Call him. Get him to come back.
Well, hang on, wait. Where are you going?
I'm gonna talk some sense into that idiot brother of mine. We are not doing this without Casper.
Callie talked to him and Aiden too. They tried to get him to change his mind. They were angry. Well, I was angry.
Did you try to change his mind?
No, Devon and I didn't talk again for a while.
And then what happened?
That was that. I went home.
Damn. With the team reeling following poor run of form on the dismissal of team principal Casper, Devon looks to a familiar face to Hulk. Right, the ship. That kind of sport. Who's the new team principal?
Were you worried about the team's performance without Casper?
No. I had a plan.
What plan?
Getting a new team principal. Or an old one.
So, why did you take the position as team principal at Connorsport, having stepped down from the role only 2 seasons prior?
You have kids?
Yes.
Okay, so one of them calls you and says, I need you. You're there, right? Any parent would be. Connorsport was my child, my baby. I made that team. I would do anything for them. But I made it clear to Devon that I would only accept that job on a temporary basis.
Ooh. Till the end of the season, pretty much. It's getting spicy, and I like it. Damn. Andrea hopes to have an easy first race back as team principal. Are dashed early in the offing as Aiden Jackson is forced to retire from the Qatar GP following an engine fault. Oh, mate. Championship's going to be lost into. The responsibility now falls to Callie to try and salvage as many points as possible for Connorsport. It's not looking good, is it?
Okay, right, Aiden's had to retire from this race.
So it's just me then?
Yeah, just you, Callie, let's go.
Ground to put in makeup on him.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Too much patience that corner.
I've got a puncture.
Yeah,
you're
copy.
joking.
Box.
Oh, we can't catch a break.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Can't believe I punched her. What the hell, man?
Right, let's go. Come on.
That's going really up there. It's got to finish now. I'll make up 6 seconds in 3 laps. Jesus Christ. Crazy.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Afternoon.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Oh, the phone call. Oh no. Bloody hell!
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Fuck that Perez. There's a couple of points off him. Get the straights on, break the straights. Stab him. Happy days.
Doesn't matter which way you look at it, Ant. That's a poor result for Connor Sport today.
Yeah, it certainly is. They would have hoped for a better weekend than that. You had one driver out the race altogether, another one dealing with a puncture. That's really cost them dear.
And it's put to bed any notion that they can still compete for the championship, I think. At Red Bull, comfortable at the top of the standings, and Ferrari now leapfrog Connor Sport into second. Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
The Sport start Mel racing Qatar seals the fate for the 2024 season as a result signs Surging Ferrari team pass them in the constructors. No! Bloody hell.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Actionberger, the watch firm, is shot a campaign for a number of months ago. Would like to use the footage they shot before Davidoff's passing. They wonder if it isn't a fitting legacy to the man on the team. Family helped to build. Shall we give them permission to use the material? Yes. Special. The Qatar GP has progressed to any hope, if any hopes.
Devon. Oh, I am getting it in the neck for this. Because I'm the guy that sacked the great Casper Ackerman.
And that means you're the same guy who can bring him back.
He's not going to come back now, is he? Anyway, we got you now.
I'm here temporarily, Devon. I can help Connor Sport in other ways.
Well, if you want to help, you can tell me what happened out there with that puncture.
Debris.
And what about Ferrari? You know, it was bad enough losing ground to Red Bull, but now we're third. Car's gone backwards.
We had a great car at the start of the season, and
by the end, other cars were better. Look, quick isn't quick enough. We have to develop faster.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it, okay? And you know who had a great relationship with engineering.
Oh, let me guess. Was it Casper? You know, if we talk about him enough, he might just appear. I'm gonna go. I just, got to talk to the press. They're, circling. Ciao.
So, can still get second in the constructors with a single race left in the calendar. Connosport can hope. The best Connosport can hope for is second. Mike, who's Mike?
Hello?
Hello, Andrew. It's Mike.
Mike.
Mike Radford, board member at Butler Global.
Oh, Mike, hi. Yes, of course, Mike. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, thanks. Cheers. No, listen, I know you're busy, Andrea, but, well, welcome back. And I'm lucky out there today. Listen, given all the turbulence of the last few months, the shareholders are obviously quite shaken. And they're wondering, well...
No, Mike. Let me just stop you there. I got out of that world for a reason. I don't want to go back to talking about investments and fiduciary duty.
Yep. No, I understand that. But look, the truth be told, I'm confiding in you. I don't know who else to turn to. The shareholders are getting spooked. We've tried talking to Devon, but, well, he's not a natural diplomat. With your return, it felt like there was now someone in the fold who understands the language of the boardroom. Hence me reaching out to you.
I did get the numbers that were sent over, but I'll be honest, I didn't look too closely. I figured it was a routine thing.
Unfortunately not. I fear Davidoff hid the financial truth from you. The team is living beyond its means. We need to cut costs, quite urgently, I must say. If not, there's talk of some kind of motion to pull funding. The future of Connosport is at stake.
I spent years building this team up from nothing. How can you expect me to come back and immediately gut it?
Because soon there might not be a team at all. Look, I know you're sold out, but you might be the only one who can save it.
I'll think about it. Look, let me talk to my team and we'll get back to you with a considered response.
Sure thing, Andrea. I'll send some details over to you, and thanks a lot for your time. Okay, bye-bye.
Could be going bankrupt. Man. See what happens now, eh?
Hey, boss. Got another one for you.
Another one? Bloody hell. Butler Global's board have told us that Connosport are not financially solvent. They've provided numbers which make grim reading. They've asked for the team to make some cutbacks to get the finances under control. How would you like to deal with this? I don't like it, but making some choice cuts may keep them off our back for a while. I'll contact Devon to get them to agree to something. You don't want people to lose their jobs, do you? Let's see how the situation plays out. Don't really want anything in and out. I don't want to make any rash decisions here. Stall. Ackerman residents with Connosport out to the World Championships now dashed. Former team principal Casper watches the season finale in Abu Dhabi for the company this home.
Again, it's Max Verstappen, champion of the world. Red Bull, brilliant celebrations.
You know, I'd sacrificed so much for Formula One. I wouldn't have played it any other way, but Lily was growing up fast. And I'd already retired once. And I did a bit of mentoring for Callie just to keep myself busy. And, But before I knew it, I was team principal at Connosport, and it just took over my life again. I think with F1, I was an addict.
Dad, you ready?
And I was missing more birthdays, school plays, stupid stuff. Really important stuff. So, yeah, I think Devon did me a favor. For once, I felt I was exactly where I needed to be. And I wasn't going anywhere.
So he's not joining back. Start of the new season, 7 months away to a disappointing end to 2024. Now feeling behind them, Connosport look to start their 2025 season in a similar fashion to the last, with a strong start at the race in Melbourne.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Not really, no. Turns out Harmonia have been found guilty in court. Oh my god. A bit of an example of how to run a prosecution looks like it's going to be a landmark case. We were hoping that this would all go away with a not guilty verdict, but there's going to be a hefty fee and a potential jail time. The press are already asking us to comment. Where Connosport planning to sponsor to do with them? How do you want to handle this? We received interest from lots of companies. This was nothing more than a polite chat. One of many other options. Got that plate, aren't you? You can't deny it. There's no truth to the story. It was just a case of wrong place, wrong time. So do you tell the media that you spoke to them? Not a polite chat, one of many other options. You don't downplay it, you can't deny it, can you? Yeah, that's bad. I should have chose the other one. Think any more about our conversations about Connosport? I've been trying to get hold of you, but I guess you've been busy with the team. How are we getting somewhere the last few weeks? We've lost momentum. I'll do one more. Let's get to the season opener.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Our latest partnership, Charles, has been in touch. The rumours about Butler Global and by proxy Connosport's involvement with the world's cosmetics brand Harmonia have started to unnerve them. They don't want to be associated with such a toxic brand. They're talking about cancelling their partnership with us and removing Kali as their patron. Shit. Fortunately, nothing came of the Harmonia deal, but I'm sympathetic to their position. Let me speak to them. I'll assure them of a good result as we can, but it should help mask any residual fallout. Storm Hartby recording the Harmonic Rumors. It's getting off me learning. So we've got Piastri and Antonelli. Difficult Saturday for Connorsport and Aiden Jackson resulted in less than ideal starting position for the Australian Grand Prix. However, the team hopefully pit stop may provide the opportunity to steal a few positions from their rivals in closing stages of the race. So, let's go.
It's been a terrific day here in Melbourne so far. Loving the action, but I would say not loving the lack of surprises.
A bit predictable, yeah, you're right, Crofty, with Red Bull. They've hit the ground running here in Melbourne. The car looks like a dream to drive. The one thing that surprised me, though, this weekend is that Connorsport haven't really been there. In qualifying, they weren't there, and in the race today as well.
You're not wrong, Ant, but look, Jackson's just made a late stop here, so maybe he can salvage something.
Go.
Okay, Aiden, let's go. See if you can go and get him. Push, push.
Understood. Oh, both have got the fastest one.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
That's what feels proper heavy, man. Finish the 7th and broken up the fastest lap. Big Piastri and Antonelli are tapping up the road.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
We'll get past the 2 now. Oh, that's on the grass. Too many mistakes, man. Also on the stream. Get active, man. Bad active. Well, putting me up with the bloody hell. One more lap.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Oh, shit, that was Vale, mira, on the DRS. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in. Woo! Good result. Had to work for that one.
Well, there you have it. A fresh start for everyone here in Melbourne. But is it the start that they would have wanted? Well, for many teams, I think the answer will be no.
Yeah, Red Bull establishing themselves early on, which should come as no surprise. It will be fascinating, though, to see if any other team can step up and keep pace with them this year.
Yeah, an intriguing start to this 2025 season. Can't wait to see what it brings. Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
This race, Aiden Jackson manages to bring the Connor Sport car to wire from the down stages of the race to rescue some much needed points for the team and the season opener. Red Bull lead the way. One step at a time. Nice work on the fastest swap. It was a tough start, but we're quietly confident. But Lab really shows the car's true potential. It's on us now to ease more out of it over the course of the weekend. I'll take you through some of the data at the debrief, but we've got solid place to work from now. Coffee and Marlborough. Great race today, mate. Qualifying looked tough, but you did an amazing job to finish 5th. Not sure if you got my last email. I happened to be in Melbourne this weekend, so tried stopping by the paddock surprise you, but they wouldn't let me in. I told them to check the rest because I thought you knew I was coming, but no Dars. Not to worry, I know how busy you are, mate. I'll be around for a couple of days more if you want to grab a quick hello. leave it there, I think. Get on to the next chapter in the next video.